Hello, good day everyone. I'm Lawrence from GIS Center, Feng University. Today I'm going to share the topic of the applications of UAV-based multi-spectrum sensing in the smart city. UAV, the unmanned aerial vehicles, are getting so popular that we can easily find it in our daily lives. They give us so much fun for leisure photography or the filming, bring us a new angle above the horizon. Besides the leisure flying, UAV equipped with the visible light camera can apply it in different type of the industrial sectors. They can hover and stay in the air for a very long time and for the security guarding. And also, they can act as the observer during the emergency situation. For example, during the bush fire, UAV can provide bird-eye view to the emergency response personnel, combining with the AI detection to enhance their situation awareness. Equipping with the high-definition camera, UAV can be transformed into the infrastructure inspector. They can discover the rusting of the high-tension cables, cracking of the bridge foundation or the structure of the wind turbines. Of course, UAV brings us the new angles for the movie audience. I particularly love the aerial shots in the Skyfall of 007 and also in the Jurassic World. UAV brings us lots of different interesting perspectives. So when combining with the animation and make the movie so exciting. So, what do you think? After all, how can this useful tool with different type of spectrum sensors can be applied for the smart city, giving us a lot of useful information for the surveillance purposes and also the data analysis. This is a topic that we are going to talk about in this session. UAV mounted with the visible light camera is so easy to access in the camera. So the image generated just like your cell phone camera. So with the suitable capturing angle and also with the pattern and different type of the after processing software, those separate pictures can be combined into a big picture, into a decent large-scale map and also the 3D model. So urban mapping is not only a record of the city, but also to provide a lot of information and to improve our quality of life. So meanwhile, UAV-based 3D modeling is a good tool for the heritage preservation. So it can digitize and visualize some historic agriculture in great details. So in this video, we can demonstrate the 3D modeling of an old temple in Tainan, the southern part of Taiwan. So the rooftop decoration can be captured in high details. This can be used as a reference for some future renovation. As part of the big data, 3D images can integrate with different senses or even the VR to deliver a big picture for the smart city. So, what else can UAV do to contribute in the smart city? When carrying suitable equipment, UAV can help us to see what our naked eye cannot be seen. So besides the most commonly used visible camera, I will talk about the thermal camera and also the near-infrared camera. During the COVID-19 pandemic, you may find the thermal cameras in some building entrance to detect for the body temperature. So when mounting this kind of thermal camera under the UAV, so what kind of information can we get through the images? So this is a single picture taken under the hot summer day. So you can see different structure material and different side of the building shows a big temperature difference. Picture on the left is a normal RGB picture, and in the middle is a thermal photo, and also on the right is a thermal enhanced image. So in these three pictures, you can see some materials has a higher heat absorbing ability, which means that it can absorb more heat and shows high temperature. While some surfaces like the grassland and also the water body, they can reduce the temperature and show that it is cooler in that area. Therefore, when we look at the thermal images in a city scale, in a large scale, there is a lot of information that we can find out. The image can help us to investigate the hot island effect for the urban planning, as well as how to use some environmental friendly building material to reduce the energy consumption. So another spectrum sensor that we may carry under the UAV is a near-infrared camera. The frequency, the bandwidth of the near-infrared camera, they fall between the visible light and the infrared. So through some specific calculation, we can find out the normalized difference vegetation index, which we commonly heard as the NDVI. So this is an index reflecting the crop's growing situation. Agricultural production forecast, and also the drought monitoring. So in this picture, we can see even though all plants, they look the same, all green in color. However, under the calculation of the NDVI, it shows different type of color, some red in color, some green in color. It shows that they have different growing situation. Maybe some they are not growing so well, and so through visualizing the image, so the farmer or researcher, they can modify the farming method to increase their farming productivity. Most importantly, back to the topic of the smart city, all those information gathered by different type of sensors can be integrated and analyzed as a big data. Thermal information of the city over the time can be compared to see the temperature change, so revealing and for the city development and also assisting for the future planning. So while the NDVI, so it can tell the researcher about the productivity forecast. So the researcher or the farmers can arrange for the market strategy and also the logistic planning. Give thanks to the advanced development of UAV, we can now treat them as a mobile sensor, carrying different type of spectrum sensors for information collection. We are expecting to see more innovative application of such kind of devices that contribute to the growth of the smart city. So here is the end of my presentation. Thank you very much.